First one of the year. As soon as I said water, she was like, ran to the garage. Dad, you're getting away.
Summer vibes. One of Carla's favourite things ever is playing hose, not playing hose. And one of Raya's favourite things ever is playing ball. Carla absolutely loves water. Raya absolutely hates water. Won't go near it. I love that summer's coming. One thing that you may or may not know about the UK, a lot of Americans don't, is that I would say 98% of houses in the UK don't have air conditioning. So now that the fact that it's getting a little bit warmer, there's going to be some sweaty, sleepless nights. But I'd trade it for a tan any day. And warm days. And long days.
It's about time.
Speaking of America, someone who's very close to me got me these, called Hey Dudes. And apparently they're in at the moment in Texas. So I'm already ahead of the game for the games. And then as for training, you know, like since my last vlog, which is now probably like 5 weeks ago, or close to being 5 weeks ago, so much rehab. It's been, I've wanted to film, but also I've had my ups and downs with it. So I've just been trying to, you know, and this week is the first week back training. Well, I've got 3 sessions. I've done 2. One of them was a squat session, so, and then today it's pulls and powers. So, hey, you might as well come with us, eh? Eh? Why am I saying hey? Is that a new thing? Also need to show you the new office stuff. Still haven't filled the photo. I think I've shown you this, the We Don't Quit, with the little forky.
Trash?
And I guess you say the new addition is the little hat rack. Also, one of you legends out there made me this and sent it me. Which honestly is super cool and now in the back of every video. And look. That's cool, isn't it? Teddy swims right now. You've probably been hearing him all over the radio, and it's cool to see how much he's blown up over the last year and a half from when we kind of saw him at this small little intimate gig. I love seeing people succeed. Anyway, all right, let's go to the gym. We're back with a vlog. If you do enjoy these, please do smash that like button and make sure you do, because it like then lets me know that you like these. All right. It's a good day. Let me tell you why. I think you already know, right? It's the 10th of May. I'm going on Spotify. Do you know yet? I had some helps out. Jazz has got her 17 litres of water for the day.
It's hot.
It's so heavy. This will be played way too much over the summer, but that's fine. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. I actually saw a debate on social media this morning from people saying, do you leave it on odd numbers or even numbers?
Unless it's like a 5, because that's like halfway.
5 is an odd number, 7's an odd number, 9's an odd number, 11's an odd number, 2, 4, 6, it's fine.
And I relate it because I always put it on an even number. Ugh, yes. Do you leave it on an odd or an even number, or you don't care?
I have certain numbers that I have to leave it on.
What? How did I not know this?
Because you never ask me anything about myself.
No, that's not true. I don't take note of your volume tuning. So what number do you put it on?
3 and 4's fine, 5's fine, 6 or 7 not preferable, 8. And then
So it doesn't matter if it's odd or even. You just put it on whatever.
It's just like a feeling.
Jazz. Ew.
So I have a small bone to pick with you, Craig, and I did mention this the other day.
Why have you turned on the camera to have a small boat to pick up me?
Because
I don't even know what it's
the
going
other
to be.
day I asked Craig if when he's finished driving in the car, because he listens to the music a lot louder than I do, because he's partially deaf.
Doggy, wait.
There is a doggy. Make sure we don't run the doggy over. Very cute. And then I got in today to take the dogs, and I was like, huh! Every time I turn the car on, and then there's a delay, and then it just like kicks in, and it scares the hell out of me.
Yeah, I play music very loud in the car, so then I leave it on loud when I park, and then it just gives Jazz a little heart palpitation.
I don't not listen to it loud. Just I listen to it loud for me. But Craig is a lot more deaf than I am, so his loud is a different level to my loud.
Yes.
And then I get in and I'm like, huh!
Just like to keep you thinking of me. We've walked in 11 AM on a Friday to what?
Me eating porridge and listening to Skrillex. Everyone in Open Gym thinks I am bonkers.
It's quite an intense Friday for Will, it would appear.
All right, as of now, we have 57 days until the competition, which is, it doesn't sound a lot. I don't know how many weeks that is. Let me do the maths. 8.1 weeks. I wanted a 12-week prep, but obviously that's not happening, so it is what it is. So I started off this week with powers off the block, not much like knee bend. Then we tested squats, but only up to like 60% of my 1RM and not a lot of volume, paused. Very controlled. And then today's training session is snatch pulls, pretty heavy. Clean pulls, pretty heavy. And then we have an EMOM. Hello CrossFit, welcome. Up to 102 for a double of power snatch and up to 120 for a power clean and jerk, double. Pretty simple, should get sweaty. Life's good. I missed having structure. It's very important when you're training to have structure, you know, like if you're going for goals. I had structure every day in terms of like, right, I had to rehab and do this and that. I have a tendonitis video actually coming out if you're suffering with it right now. But in terms of progressing, which is always what you want to be doing, I was just like, I'm not at the moment and I have to deal with that. And so hopefully we can start building up the tolerance again now. 3 days this week, maybe 4 days next week, 5 days the week after. And then hopefully we'll have like 4 good weeks of training before the competition. Not ideal, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna still do my best. Having shaved legs is like a very nice thing, right? When I used to bodybuild and I had to shave, you would shave your legs. And then at night when you pull the sheets over it, I get it, it's a vibe, but like recently I've been shaving my legs with the bar because I've been lifting in shorts. So where I start with the bar just keeps getting holes. Not only now do I tape my thumbs, I tape my legs. It's a part in my life I've got to. It's just a new fashion statement, really. Alright, it's time to get to work. And just give it everything I got for the reps that I have. And do that every day. We don't quit.
You're my kind of turn.
Alright, pretty good day. Weightlifting, you know, if you do it, it's all about flow and confidence. And when you have like a month out, a month and a bit out like I have, when you start jumping back in, everything feels a lot heavier than before and a bit more kind of janky. You know, like it's just not right there, but you know that over time it will come back. And you just got to trust that process, you know? So these things happen, and 3 days of training this week. For me, that's a win. Knee doesn't feel any worse, but also I know that if I pushed it, especially this early on, I'd go backwards. So it's fine balance, but some fun little EMOMs. It's just good to be back. This is the stuff I love, you know? And like mentally, I'm ready to start attacking again, but physically, I know I have to be cautious. So, hey, it is what it is. One day at a time. We don't quit. I always say it all the time. And let's see what giving everything I've got for the next 8 weeks can do. If I haven't got time, it means I've got to give more effort. That was a nice first little start. Sweat. Now I've just got 6 at the clean and jerk, yeah. The earlier lighter rounds I was like focusing on moving, and then the later rounds, as you've like programmed in the movement a little bit, it's all about effort, you know. Just treating it like it's a max. It's actually 30 kilos off my max power snatch, but it's more the fact of like, if you get lazy with lifting, same thing with CrossFit, you know, with gymnastics and everything, and you don't, I would rather do 6 sets with great intensity than 30 sets with air, just going through the motions. And I think with CrossFit especially, like, people think volume is better. I don't know, I don't think so. There has to be a select amount of volume, but the intensity has to be right. That's what we'll do. So we'd, yeah, right. What's the sound? I am dripping.